Okay, this is Dominic, and in this quick video tutorial I'm looking at understanding the Task 1 instructions. The idea is the instructions are the same every time, and if you understand what the instructions are asking you to do, you will in fact write better. Or, I can put this another way, many times when Task 1 writing in IELTS goes wrong, it goes wrong because the person writing has not understood what or how they're supposed to write. They haven't understood these instructions. Let's have a look at what they say, word by word. Summarise the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. First word, summarise. Summarise the information. If you summarise something, you make it shorter. That should tell you something. That means that before you write, you need to decide which things to include and which things not to include. Because you're not going to include everything. You can't. If you do, you haven't summarised. And another part of a summary is the reader understands what I call the big picture. The big picture is the main point of a chart, the graph, or the diagram. Next word along is selecting. Summarise the information by selecting the main features. This means you need to choose what to include. And what I would emphasise here is that you need to do that before you start writing. You need to decide this bit of information I think is really important, I'm going to include that one. That one, less important, I'm not going to include it. Next word, reporting. Summarise the information by selecting and reporting the main features. What does reporting mean? It means you write down the information that you can see. This means you do not include opinions. The main features. Now, this is perhaps the hard part. Summarise the information by selecting and reporting the main features. This is the most academic part of academic IELTS, I believe. Here you need to do some thinking. What are main features? There are many details. They may not be the main features. You need to select the details which you think are important, or perhaps combine details to make a feature. You have to decide what the important ones are, and there is a right and a wrong answer here. The examiner will be looking for you to include this feature and that feature. If you don't, you may have problems. Okay, final part is make comparisons. Make comparisons where relevant. Not always, where relevant. To do this, very simply, you need to look at bits of information together, see how they relate. That is what a comparison is. You need to, for example, think about the biggest, the smallest, and I'd add that these comparisons are very often the main features. Or you can look at changes in time. You can compare the past to the present, for example. Now, I hope that's helped. The idea is that if you read and understand the rubric, the instructions, you will write better. Good luck.